Hello, my brothers and sisters from Cameroon. I hope that you are well, family too. Today's video is going to be about suppliers and especially how they can add and update textbook information in their account on the CTBN Cameroon web application. So I'm going to switch to my browser and remember that in the last video rather, we created a supplier account. We created a supplier account, and this is it. And this is the dashboard with the major links: getting started, documentation, textbooks, reservation statistics, and my account. Now, today we are mostly going to be on textbooks, right? We are going to be on textbooks, how to add and update textbook information on your account manually. Now, this is the view on large screens for you who is using a mobile device, that is an Android, an iPhone, or any device that has a relatively small screen. What you will see is something like this, okay? And remember, for you to navigate through your dashboard, you use the menu icon which is found at the top left corner of your mobile device or your browser window, which is this, okay? So when you click it, you will see the major links, and you can always hover and click on the section you want to go to. So this is where we're going to be. So I'm going to switch back to the large screen, and we can get started with textbooks, adding and updating textbooks. Now, you might have realized that here we have two things. We have English section, we have French section. And that is because when we're creating an account, we choose under the section field, we choose mixed. So we say we are serving both the English and the French system of education. So we have textbooks for both. So that is why you have both sections here. Now you can quickly look at your information by coming to my account information, and you will see the profile image uploaded and some information. Now you see the section is mixed. If you chose English as your section, so you serve only the English section, but later on you decide to serve the French section too, you can always come to the update information link and update your information, right? You change the section to mixed, and then you will be able to see now the French section over here. So let me head to the English section on the textbook. So this is what the English textbook section looks like. So you have a form. This is a form that you can use to filter the textbooks that appear on this table. And you have two major links here. The first one is the link we are going to be using today to add a textbook manually. The other link is to import a CSV file that has all the information for all the textbooks that you have and that you would like to add automatically to your account. We will talk about this in the next video. In this video, we will be looking at or adding your textbook information and editing or updating any textbook information. So I'm going to go to the add link and click. So a form is going to appear for you to add information about the textbooks you want to update or upload on the CTBN. And by upload, I mean the information, not the actual textbook, of course. So here you have the name or the title of the textbook. This is very important. This is the most important field here. It is the most important because how does it usually go when you have your book list? When you have your book list, you collect the book list from a school. What happens is that you go to a bookstore or to individuals that have textbooks, and you will present to them the book list. They will look at the name of the textbook. They don't look at anything else. They look at the name. It is from the name that they know if they have the textbooks or not. So the Minedip and the Minesec publish a list of textbooks, valid, legitimate textbooks every academic year. That list contains the names of the textbooks as they should be used. So you as a supplier should have that list and use that list because schools use that list to produce the book list for every class. So the name is very important. You should enter it the way it is. So you have the section, is that textbooks for the English or the French section? Now you might be wondering, we are under English, but you still have English or French. It doesn't matter. If you put French, the textbook is going to be saved in the French section. You can always update it afterwards to bring it back to the English section if that was a mistake. Now you have the class. You can choose from all the English classes like pre-nursery, nursery 1, class 1 to class 6, from 1 to from 5, lower seat and upper seat. Then you have the other ones for French. Now you have the quantity. How many copies do you have? How many copies do you put in front? Like how many copies do you want customers, that's parents, guardians, students to know you have, right? Then the unit price again, as specified by the textbook, the official textbook list. Then the publishers again, the authors, and the subject as on the official textbook list. Now, the only field that we have here that is not on the official textbook list is quantity. And this is because it's something that depends on you, the supplier. If you have 10, 20, another supplier could have 2, 5, another supplier could have 50. This is where you put it. So I am going to rapidly fill in this form, and so that you can see what happens when you actually create a textbook information on the CTBN. Okay, now we are back and I have filled the form. Now, the information I use is the information of the English language subject, the subject English language from the official textbook list of 2024-2025. So we have, as the name, we have Prime English Form 1, uh, English for the section, Form 1 for the class. Quantity, I placed a value of 20. The unit price that year was 3,800. The publishers were NMI Education, for those that know them, and the authors were Egbe Besson, Mr. Egbe Besson, sorry, and Mr. Mesei M. And then we have the subject English language. So when you add the textbook, this is what you get. You get a notification that tells you that the textbook was added successfully, and you can see the information of the textbook right here, right down here. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Now, any customer that launches a search will be able to, if in their textbook group, because when they have a textbook list and they create a textbook group and then they launch a search for that textbook group, if in that textbook group they created this English, this Prime English Form 1 textbook was part of it, then you will appear in the search result and they will be able to see that you have 20 copies of this textbook, and they will know based on the information, your information that you use to create your account, where you are, and they will be able to see the image of your business area, and so they will be able to really know that, okay, I have someone has this textbook here, and they can go and visit. So that was it for adding the textbook. You can always you can leave this is a notification that tells you have successfully done. You can remove it using this X button. Okay, now that was for adding. Now, if you want to update or edit, as you might have guessed, you just need to come on the edit link here. So when you click on edit, it's going to bring you back everything pre-filled, okay, with the information that you filled at the beginning. So if there's something you would like to change, right? If there's something you would like to change, I don't know, the quantity, the price, the publisher, anything really, you just change it here. So I'm going to change this, for example, to 35 books, and then I'll update. So when you update, this is what you see. This is textbooks updated successfully, and you see the quantity now has changed. The quantity has changed. It has become 35. It's no longer 20. So now customers will see 35 textbooks and not 20. So that's pretty much it about adding and updating your textbook information on Cameroon Textbook Network manually. So in our next video, I'm going to show you how you can add and update the information of all your textbooks using your CSV file, meaning that you don't even need to come on CTBN to update them one by one. You can have your Microsoft Excel or your LibreOffice Calc spreadsheet for those that use Windows or Linux. You can have it all on your mobile device. You can open Excel or any editing software that enables you to work on spreadsheets and convert them or export them to CSV, to a CSV file format. You can use that to create your a list of your textbooks, and then you upload them to CTBN. So we are going to talk about it in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you will share it with every parent and every supplier so that they know that CTBN really tries to solve the problem they face every academic year. I wish you a good day. See you in the next video. Peace.